I told me not to leave. The Uh, I think I'm here. I think I'm collective. Whew. All right, what are we reacting to first? What are we reacting to first? Let's do something crazy. Let's do something crazy. No, not too crazy. Okay, that boy live. Craziest moments. Testing, testing. What? What? Wait. Wait. Let me start again. Lee, I keep messing up. Jeez. I'm new to it. Ooh, okay. We got us another sub. Appreciate the one in the stream. Let me know how your day going. All right, right now, look, we're looking at the craziest courtroom moments of all time. Insane. Damn. But the dog bite the person that's doing it to them, not bite another random dog. Oh, he is nuts. He's nuts. What the? Hey, yo. No. No promo. What the? No. What the? That's wild, man. It's all. That's insane. Man, no, I ain't spending 16 years. Man, what the fuck? Damn. Let me fix it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Gangy. Oh. Do I not have? That's what I was wondering. Bro, the chat said they can't hear the sound, bro. Sound like the video. They can't hear it.
YouTube style?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta add the browser.
Wow, Javon. Wow. I'm glad I'm only 2 minutes into 38 minutes.
Because the challenge table is only for the Xbox. But when it comes to the desktop browser, you gotta add the YouTube browser.
Well.
Just go to browser and add the YouTube link.
What you mean? Go to browser. What you mean? Go to source?
Yeah, add
Source.
browser source and add the YouTube link.
Browser.
And it'll work for all your YouTube videos.
And I gotta add the YouTube link.
Yeah, just add the link on the video. Whatever you're watching the YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just add the YouTube link, the YouTube video link, and then make sure you turn the volume down.
Do I gotta keep on? Do I gotta keep on adding?
No, one will work for all.
All right, copy. Paste. What else do I gotta click? Do I gotta click something else? Cause I added the link.
Just that's it. You add the browser source, right?
Yeah, I went. Look, settings for browser source. Add a new one.
Okay.
It's not. Do I?
Close it, nigga.
Alright, John. Look, you ain't
Swipe down that audio now.
swipe down audio.
Hold on.
See, man, you what's it called, man?
Yo, but I'm a fucking god.
I'm your marbles. I don't even think I have it on here. Oh, delete it. Alright, I delete it. Audio capture.
No, application. No, cancel. Application audio.
Application. Application audio capture.
Yeah. Click it. That's YT. That must be a YouTube.
Yeah, right here.
The city of New York and Detective Scarcella. This is Alan McCarty, who was arrested and charged after making death threats to a judge. In a child custody case, a judge ruled against McCarty and took away his children. His erratic behavior towards the judge continued into his court appearances.
My daddy owns the...
This is John Buck. He spent 27 years wrongfully convicted of murder.
I'm an innocent man.
Yo, mama.
Appreciate that, man. Goddamn, I already go the whole video without getting.
While living in Brooklyn, New York, Bunn was only 14 years old when he was arrested by NYPD detective Louis Scarcella. Bunn later spent 16 years behind bars and then 11 years out on parole, where he still fought to prove his innocence. Then finally, his conviction was overturned based on the wrongdoing of Detective Scarcella and the fact that there wasn't even probable cause to arrest Bunn in the first place.
I want y'all to know that y'all convicted and had a wrong man in prison.
And after 27 years of fighting to clear his name, he is finally exonerated.
I want to say thank you, Mom, because in 27 years, I've been fighting for my life.
But before he leaves the courtroom, he has a moment with the judge.
I think we in the same one. I don't know for sure.
Bunn later filed a lawsuit against the city of New York and Detective Scarcella. This is Alan McCarty, who was arrested and charged after making death threats to a judge. In a child custody case, a judge ruled against McCarty and took away his children. His erratic behavior towards the judge continued into his court appearances.
My dad owns the building and I look like a f***ing idiot, huh? Brought your dress today, you little f***ing prick. You wanna take my kids from me and act like that? You in that? Shut the f*** up. I'm trying to think over here.
After McCarty was found guilty for the original threats made to a judge, we now move on to the sentencing.
What a bunch of guys, you stupid piece of You threatened my life.
Mom, I'm looking at the craziest videos, bro.
You back room. Suck my
Well, I said if you wanted to be in, I said if you wanted to talk and look at the video, we can.
I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
That's what I said. Just invite me and what's it called?
McCarty is moved to another room to watch the court through a one-way glass, and he continues on making a disturbance.
I could just
McCarty was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The judge also issued an additional 10-day sentence due to his actions in the courtroom.
I'm doing it right now, like every week.
This is Markeith Lloyd, who is convicted of murdering a police officer in Orlando, Florida.
I'm raising a relationship, but somehow I have absolutely don't know nothing about. And they frame me,
Lloyd was already on the run from the police after he killed his former girlfriend, who was pregnant with his child. A month later, Lloyd is spotted in a Walmart. You can see him walking in. Moments later, Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton pulls in. You can see her grab a cart and walk in. Reportedly, they cross paths every few minutes. Outside the store, Lieutenant Clayton was notified and she tried to stop and arrest Lloyd when a shootout begun. Lieutenant Clayton was killed during the interaction, being shot 4 times. Following the murder, Lloyd took off again, which led to a 9-day manhunt, where he was later found. During the arrest, he tried to escape, where he lost his left eye in the altercation. Here in court, Lloyd took the stand. Reportedly, he believed everyone was—
Wait, how do you lose your left eye running away? How do you wait?
Outside the store, Lieutenant Clayton was notified and she tried to stop and arrest Lloyd when a shootout begun. Lieutenant Clayton was killed during the interaction, being shot 4 times. Following the murder, Lloyd took off again, which led to a 9-day manhunt, where he was later found. During the arrest, he tried to escape, where he lost his left eye in the altercation. Here in court, Lloyd took the stand. Reportedly, he believed everyone was out to kill him.
And I was just reacting, Mary. I was just reacting. Even when they opened the door, I just reacted. I fired 2 shots, I just reacted.
The jury that found him guilty.
It really hurts deep down inside.
This is Lieutenant Clayton's sister giving a victim impact statement.
She stood in the place as my mother when I didn't have one. I truly miss my sister. I'll truly miss her.
And this is the moment that Lloyd hears that the jury unanimously recommends the death sentence.
We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Markeith Lloyd, should be sentenced to death.
Lloyd seems to mouth something out to the public. A few moments later, Lloyd has an outburst.
You've been trying to kill me. You've been trying to bring me for murder.
All right, why don't we remove Mr. Lloyd from the courtroom?
The judge later agreed with the jury and sent Lloyd to death, where he now sits behind bars waiting for his death sentence.
Dang.
This is Darrell Brooks, who is convicted of killing 6 people and injuring dozens of others after he drove his SUV into a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Reportedly, during his reckless driving, he reached speeds of over 30 miles per hour, and the prosecution argued that his driving rampage was intentional.
He plowed through 68 different people. He kept going until he got to the end, and there was no more bodies to hit. It was intentional.
After Brooks was arrested and charged, Brooks decided to represent himself in court.
If you are allowed to represent yourself in this case, sir, you will not have attorneys assisting you. They are gone from this case. Do you understand that?
I think I will probably be better served representing myself.
Throughout the trial, Brooks was removed multiple times for constant interruptions and outbursts. It was here that his real personality was shown when he starts to laugh during a witness testimony.
He told Erica that he was gonna find her and he was gonna kill her.
Now, back in the courtroom, Brooks has an outburst as he didn't like how the district attorney pronounced the word defendant.
I would like to provide the defendant and the court.
So that had to be said. The defendant. I got one ear that work, and I heard that.
This is to benefit you,
So it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit me.
witness.
And now, Brooks is clearly
That boy
frustrated.
T.
He decides to have a stare down with the judge.
I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist, frankly. It makes me scared.
The jury quickly
It
found
should
Brooks
make you
guilty
scared.
of all
That make-
76 charges
Oh,
against
wait,
him,
wait,
and he
wait,
was
wait,
given
wait,
6 life sentences, plus more than 700.
Wait.
Now, back in the courtroom,
Oh
Brooks has an
my
outburst as he
God.
didn't like how the district
This
attorney
man
pronounced
gave
the
her
word
the
defendant.
stare down
To
of the
provide
century.
defendant and the court.
So that had to be said. The defendant. I got one ear that work, and I heard that.
This
Come on,
is
man.
to benefit you,
So it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit me.
witness.
And now, Brooks is
He
clearly
is
frustrated.
tea.
He decides to have a stare down with the judge.
I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist, frankly. It makes me scared.
The jury
Man, on God, if somebody was to stare at me like that, shawty, you can have my lunch money, you can have my wallet, you can have my car, shawty. If somebody was to stare at me like that, a strange, it's no way. I'm not. No sir.
quickly
There's
found
no
Brooks
way
guilty
in-
of all
there's no way.
76 charges against him, and he was given 6 life sentences, plus more than 700 additional years in prison.
Oh my God. No ad, no ad, no ad, no ad, no ad, no ad. No ad,
Can
no ad.
Riker.
This is Jaleel Smith Riley in a Cincinnati, Ohio courtroom,
What did
who
you
police say confessed to a robbery, killing a
He's
20-year-old
just
woman
tall.
and seriously
He's
wounding her
20
boyfriend. Portia Brooks was in her car with her boyfriend Aaron Martin when Smith Riley came up to her car with 2 others looking to rob them. When Smith Riley found out Martin didn't have any cash, he was shot in the head, leaving him with permanent brain damage. Smith Riley then shot at Brooks, which killed her 3 days later.
Sorry. Go back on with I just want to come home with this.
This is somebody that feels genuine.
He ain't going home no day.
This is
What you
somebody
talking
that
about?
thinks about this every day, and he knows that he can't go back in time and undo what he did.
Now, Portia Brooks' mother delivers a victim impact statement.
Why she say some
But he
wild
killed
stuff?
me mentally, emotionally. He killed my
You burn him.
identity as a mother of 3, as a family of 4.
This
Burn
is
ain't
now
even a
Brooks'
word.
sister speaking.
I have to deal with life without Portia, so he should deal with life without parole.
Yeah.
This is
burn.
moments right before Jaleel
at
Smith
his
Riley
face.
gets
You
the
already
news
know
that
he
he will
gone.
never be allowed to return home
Might as well
again.
pack your bags right now.
term of life without parole.
as to count 4 for the offense of attempted murder.
Oh my God.
This is Michael
Man,
Brady, who
dropped and
attempted
saw
a
the
prison
heaven
escape that
gates.
resulted in the death of 4 prison
thought we saw
workers
the heaven
at
gates going down, you
Pasco
gonna
Correctional
count, huh?
Institution in North Carolina.
I stabbed him
He did it.
like 4
No.
This is Michael
No.
Brady, who
If
attempted a prison
somebody
escape that
did a
resulted in the
crime-
death of 4 prison workers
Somebody did
at
a crime-
Pasco Tank Correctional Institution in
And they do this right here. They do this. They do that right there. They did the crime. Don't waste no time. Because if you waste time, you gonna do it to somebody else. He did it 100%. I put $1 million on the line. He did it.
in North Carolina.
I stabbed him like 4 to 8 times. I hit Jeffrey Howe until he stopped moving. I don't know how many times.
What did I just say? This man is giving you play-by-play look, shawty. Play-by-play look. This man just told you. I done hit her in the head. I done hit him in the head. I done did this. I done did that. I done took the grandma out. Went to McDonald's. Like, what? Insane.
I hit him with a hammer.
Brady was facing 24 years in prison for an attempted murder conviction after he
Yeah,
shot
he
at a
ain't
North
care. He
Carolina state
unfazed,
trooper.
like.
And 4 years into his sentence, Brady and 3 other inmates brutally murdered 4 prison workers
Look
with
at him.
hammers and
Wait,
scissors.
Wait.
8 times.
The fact that you can wait. Look, watch this man walk. Watch.
Brady was facing
For you to
24
try to
years in
kill a
prison
man,
for an attempted murder conviction after he
and
shot at a
he
North
is
Carolina
just
state
so-
trooper.
I can
And
tell
4
that he's
years into
jolly
his
and full of
sentence,
joy.
Brady and 3
He
other
worked
inmates
at a
brutally
prison,
murdered
and he's
4
walking
prison
like that.
workers with hammers and
Carefree,
scissors.
freely.
Michael Brady beat that man, George Midget, like he was trying to bust concrete.
Brady then tried to hop a fence, but then was captured at gunpoint.
It was like a bloodbath, and I stepped in between Jeffrey and Wendy, and I slid trying to get in because the whole elevator floor was nothing but blood.
During the trial, the prosecutors argued that Brady was the one who planned the attack and had no remorse for the killings.
We know who originated the plan. We know who led the plan.
After Brady
He
is
is
found
ready to
guilty,
burn.
he now takes the
He is
stand
ready to
at
burn.
his sentencing.
I'm up here to tell the truth. You can ask me anything you want. I'm gonna tell the truth. Whether it hurts me, whether it helps me. I don't care about that.
You don't believe you're crazy, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm crazy, no.
And you do know the difference between right and wrong.
Yes.
You know murder is wrong.
Murder is a different name for a death, but yes.
Your freedom meant more than their lives.
Yes.
And now the judge reads out the jury's recommendation.
Jury unanimously recommending that the defendant be sentenced to death.
Brady seems completely emotionless, and the judge later agrees on the death penalty, where he now sits locked up in Colorado, awaiting his death sentence.
That man is insane. That man crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. That man is crazy.
This is Franklin Williams,
What
who is
Frank do? Come
convicted
on,
of
Frank.
multiple felonies, including armed robberies and fleeing police in Cleveland, Ohio.
Again, I'm going to interrupt. Mr. Williams, listen to me. I'm going to gag you in 1 second.
Williams conducted
Whoa,
3
whoa,
armed
whoa
robberies
there, bud.
before
Whoa.
leading police on a high-speed
Whoa.
chase
Yeah?
and
You
fleeing
got my
police
man
in
for it.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Again, I'm going to interrupt.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Williams, listen to me. I'm going to gag you in 1 second.
Williams conducted 3 armed robberies before
I think
leading
it's how you
police
said
on a
it that's
high-speed
catching me
chase.
off.
He was later arrested
I'm
and
gonna gag you
convicted.
in 1
Now,
second.
at his sentencing, Williams would not stop talking, despite more than a dozen warnings from the judge.
That means zip it right now. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Here we go.
This resulted in the
Asked
judge
that man,
ordering
did it make
Williams'
sense? That man
mouth
said,
to
no,
be
it doesn't.
taped shut.
He obviously just told you that he can see.
Attempt
Look at
to
him getting up.
fight or injure any of my deputies, you're going to have a bad
He is ready. He ready to bite his hand off.
That's what it is.
At a following court appearance, Williams had
still
something
there.
to share with the judge and
That's what I want.
cameras.
Freedom of speech, no duct tape, with the hashtag.
Aside from all the
Hashtag is
interruptions, the
crazy.
judge can hand down Williams' sentence.
I was just ready to say that.
Potential maximum consecutive sentence of 134 years I ordered a 24-year sentence.
After Williams received a 24-year prison sentence, the judge later apologized for the duct tape and threw out that sentence. He then appointed a new judge, where she sentenced him to 33 years behind bars. This is Martez Abram, who was convicted on 2 counts of murder for the killings of 2 Walmart employees in South Haven, Mississippi. Abram had worked at the Walmart but was faced with a suspension after he apparently had a knife on him in the store. The day he was suspended, he returned to the store with multiple weapons and opened fire, killing store managers Anthony Brown and Brandon Gales.
He was laying on the ground with his eyes open.
This is why you gotta always be nice to people, man. I'm telling you, got to, bro. Because if you don't,
he also shot an officer who survived due to his bulletproof vest.
Once I got out of my vehicle, I heard gunshots and I felt the pressure of the bullet hit my back.
He was arrested on site. Now in court, Abram admits to all crimes.
That's you, isn't it, sir?
Yes.
Look at it, please, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Gale.
What?
On the floor going down at this point, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, and that's you shooting him, right?
Yes.
Look at the screen, sir.
Yes.
That's you shooting him?
Yes.
Can you admit that you shot
no,
him?
no.
You shot
Stop.
him again, didn't you?
Hold the phone. If somebody is doing all of that, this man is not mentally right. Put the handcuffs on, call it a day. If I'm the judge.
Yes.
He's not right. He's not right in the head. He's not. Man is crying right now.
This is one of the victim's wife delivering a victim impact statement.
He took Anthony from me on the exact day, 20 years earlier, that we had our first date.
And now this is when the judge will
Bro,
decide
I can't even join the Discord, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. No, I can't. My mic. I think it's my mic. My mic don't let me. You're not even in it. I'm in the main one, but my mic is. Okay, we're good then. I'm back on the screen. You hear me? Yeah. I still don't say no wild stuff because they can probably hear you.
Fate.
In count 1, I will.
What? I don't know. You gotta check the stream and look. I don't know.
Send
You
it
sound
to
fine. I don't know whether or not if
Count
it's gonna
2,
come
you
through the
will be
stream
sentenced to
though.
death. In count 3, you will be sentenced to life in the penitentiary.
As Abram hears that he will be receiving the death penalty, he stands silently, where he now sits on death row awaiting his execution.
That man was.
They killed my dog. You're gonna get a new
Now all of
partner.
a sudden he cried. I better watch out for he.
This is Erica Butts and Shanita Cunningham. They were both charged with homicide by child abuse in Somerville, South Carolina. Butts, who was best friends with the child's mother, was supposed to be caring for the toddler for 2 weeks. The child was only 3 years.
What you mean? Okay. Okay. In Discord. What do you mean? It's delayed. I'm on Discord right now. It's not what you mean. It's not my Discord. No, my Discord not go. Huh? When I click my chat, it says share screen. Yeah. Okay, turn off camera. Is the third one? Let's say activities. Oh, share screen, share screen. Do I go live? Oh, okay. Screenshot. Oh, you see it? Alright, let me close.
Years old. She died from her injuries, reflecting weeks of torture, a time frame that matched the time she had spent with Butts and her lover at the time, Cunningham.
What must have been the excruciating sounds that came from that child is more than disconcerting to this court.
After both women were found guilty, the judge now hands down their sentence.
The court finds it appropriate that each be sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of life.
They were just sentenced to life in prison.
You getting screaming out, you done beat up on a baby.
Butts and Cunningham are reportedly at separate prisons serving their life sentences. This is Keith Ferguson from Kalkaska, Michigan. He was set to court for 12 felony counts, including kidnapping and murder.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Ferguson, who was 40 at the time, was engaged in a divorce argument with his wife, Tiffany Ferguson, when he began to suddenly beat her, followed by fatally shooting her in front of their 4 children. He then hauled the children over to Tiffany's parents' house, where he fatally shot his...
This man should instantly get the... Bruh, this man beat the wife in front of the 4 kids, bruh. You know how wild that is? That's crazy. That's crazy.
His father-in-law.
No, that's
After
crazy.
fleeing the scene, Ferguson stormed a nearby house, taking the owner hostage, and barricaded himself inside the home. After a 7-hour standoff, Ferguson was arrested.
The defendant has already murdered
7 hours, yeah,
murdered multiple people and fled and has taken hostages.
He don't even
During
care.
Ferguson's court appearance, his attitude and
don't even
remorse
care.
towards the situation baffled everyone.
All right, Mr. Ferguson, can I get you to stand up there at the podium, please? All right, I need to have you raise your right
Oh, I
hand
ain't
for me.
standing nowhere.
Okay, all right.
Pull me back from my
Okay,
Oh
stop.
my God. Talking to her crazy.
At his sentencing, Tiffany's best friend gives a victim
Man, I'm
impact
telling you,
statement,
if he was-
saying she always felt that Keith
It
would
would have
hurt
been a
his
different
wife.
story if it was a different person. That's all I'm gonna say.
She would always reply, "He loves his kids too much. He won't kill me. He loved them so much, he murdered their mother and grandfather."
Oh, Lord.
When asked about his children, Ferguson never desired to see or speak to them again.
I see y'all at.
This is Randall Moore. He is facing 3 life sentences for crimes against his former wife,
3?
Therese Ann Lynch. Lynch had left her husband and filed a protective order against him. This resulted in Moore kidnapping and killing his estranged wife. Officer Todd Rowland responded to the cries from the apartment, where he was then shot and wounded.
Okay, 303 Adams been hit, officer down. Suspect's armed with 20 shells. Advises nobody come to the door as he will shoot again.
Shortly after, Moore had a phone call with a 911 dispatcher. Listen as he explains his motives.
I didn't want to do any of this. Okay. But I'm telling you, all I wanted was my son. I just wanted to see my 7-month-old baby. That's all I cared about.
Not long after, Moore surrendered, and for Officer Rowland, he underwent surgery for his hand. As the verdict is read out, Moore gives nothing but a slight nod.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of kidnapping in the first degree. Guilty of sexual abuse in the first degree. Guilty of attempt to commit murder.
At Moore's sentencing, Lynch's mother gives a victim impact statement.
What you did to my daughter, Teresa Ann Marie Lynch, was evil, hateful, and despicable. You are now dead and rotting and repulsive to me.
Read the journal she wrote. She hated you.
Thank you, Judge.
She hated you. You're a loser.
Moore refused to
God, her
apologize for
loser.
his actions, saying he had no remorse for what happened.
And I'll tell you point blank, I have not 1 ounce of remorse for Teresa Ann's death. It could have all been prevented. All you had to do is let me see my kid. Now you're never going to see her again.
But now comes the judge.
If anybody didn't know
dude,
what a
it's
piece of work you were
insane.
before you start talking, they know it now. The court doesn't allow me to punish you any more than I'm doing now. If I could, I would.
Moore was given a total of 3 life sentences plus 25 years for the attempted murder.
You know he won't go.
This
he won't
is David Ranta.
Once
He
you gave
spent
him one life
22
sentence.
years
You gave him
behind
3
bars
and
for a
25
murder he
years
did
like a
not
cherry
commit.
on top.
In Brooklyn, New York, Ranta was arrested by Detective Louis Scarcella. Ranta was put in a police lineup run by Scarcella and was identified as the shooter. But decades later, reportedly, the key witness revealed that the detective had provided him with a description of whom to pick in the lineup. There was no physical evidence linking Ranta to the killing. And the evidence presented to the jury was allegedly fabricated. Ranta was then convicted and sentenced to 37.5 years to life in prison. But after spending over 2 decades in prison, the former witnesses admitted that they were pressured into testifying against Ranta. And now, this is the moment his conviction gets thrown out.
Mr. Ranta, to say that I'm sorry for what you have endured would be an understatement and grossly inadequate, but I say it to you anyway. The defendant's motion to vacate the judgment of conviction is granted.
After his handcuffs were removed, he hugged his family. With all he owned thrown over his back,
Thank you all. Thank you.
he walks out a free man. After his release, he reportedly received $2 million from the state and a $6.4 million settlement from the city of New York. This is Diana Lovejoy. She used to be married to Greg Mulvihill living in Carlsbad, California, but soon their marriage fell apart and they divorced. After a messy divorce and lots of legal trouble, it ended with the court ordering Diana to pay $120,000 to Greg for his stake in their family house. The court also ordered that she must share custody of their son. Diana became furious about hearing the court orders, so she planned to kill her ex-husband by teaming up with her boyfriend, Weldon McDavid. Greg was shot in the torso, but luckily the bullet didn't hit his heart and he survived. Both McDavid and Diana conspired to murder, and the court has sufficient evidence against them.
It's so painful that some people in this world seem to think that I would have it in me to do this.
Interestingly, she fainted in court. She lowered her head down toward the defense table for a few seconds.
Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant, Diana Jean Lovejoy, guilty of the crime of an attempted murder of Greg Mulvihill.
And right when you hear guilty, you hear a thud.
Guilty of the crime of conspiracy to commit murder.
It silenced the courtroom, aside from hearing her family cry in the background.
Oh.
She then is brought onto the floor. And when medics bring her out, she still appears to be passed out. But doctors later found out she had only fainted. Weldon McDavid received 50 years to life in prison because he was the one that pulled the trigger.
Oh my God.
And Diana was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison.
8 Sleep
Oh,
Pod Cover.
that is
It's a liquid-cooled
crazy.
mattress
I heard
topper that's
26
gonna
years. I was like,
give you
what?
better sleep. So let me tell you why.
But I ain't hear that light part
This
at the
is
end.
Beth Webb, who has been charged with 2 counts of attempted murder in Lexington,
She couldn't.
Kentucky.
It was a
You can
divorce.
see on this security camera, Webb tries to run
And
over
and
2
she had to pay
employees
$100K.
at a jail he recently served time
I get the
at.
killing
Now,
too.
at his
$100K, ain't
first
you
court
taking the kid away?
appearance, the judge is about
Well,
to
100K,
remove
ain't you
herself
taking the kid
from the
away, you
trial because she knew the 2 employees.
Matters, no one ever trial this case or have any further proceedings, or I'll have to see you for one further setting.
And now Webb is about to shock the courtroom.
We're here next week.
He just spit on the judge.
Oh my God.
The judge wipes the spit off and then kicks him out of the courtroom. Turns out Webb has a very dark past. When he was behind bars, he was charged for the murder of 2 different girlfriends. He was found guilty of the killing of the first girlfriend. Now he's on trial for the second. Webb showed up to court with a tattoo on his head that listed people he wanted to kill. At the bottom was 3 rats crossed out. During the trial, Webb showed no remorse and the jury found him guilty. The judge sentenced Webb to life in prison for his crimes.
Oh my God.
This is
Sorry, for somebody to have a tattoo of your name on your head, call it GG. You call GG. It is no You gotta sit there and let somebody tattoo another person's name that you hate on your head? Please. Please. That's
Camia
crazy.
Gamut, who is
No, you
charged
don't.
with the murder
Now,
of
call
her
that man John
boyfriend in
Wick.
Jackson, Mississippi. Reportedly, the attack happened during an argument between the two individuals and ended with the boyfriend being violently stabbed to death. Gamut was arrested on first-degree murder charges. In court, Gamut would claim her murder was in self-defense and her boyfriend was attacking her. But in the end, she was found guilty of murder.
The way I was portrayed, mostly everything was lies. There was a little bit of truth, but mostly I was convicted off of lies.
We now move into the sentencing, where Gamut
You realize she was gonna
reportedly
do it
kept
anyway.
interrupting the judge.
You're gonna shut your mouth or I'm gonna have some duct tape put on it.
With Gamut showing no remorse, the judge had some final words.
You stab, you stab, you stab, you stab until he was dead. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Until he was
If this
dead.
was a death penalty state,
Until he was
you
dead.
get in the chair.
In the end, Gamut was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Oh my God, dude.
This is Kyandria Cook, who was found guilty of carjacking charges in Volusia County, Florida. 18-year-old Cook and her then 17-year-old boyfriend had used a dating app to set up a carjacking, where the boyfriend reportedly shot the victim, leaving him seriously injured. After fleeing the scene and being on the run, the pair attempted another carjacking just 2 days later, but they were arrested. Now in court, Cook stands in front of the judge for her involvement in the theft and shooting.
She guilty of all three charges. Sentenced to 20 years in state prison.
Oh yeah, I did.
That is Cook's mother that can be heard crying. Reportedly, the reason for this very emotional outburst is there was a miscommunication with the assistant public defender, where Cook and her mother thought she wouldn't face any prison time.
Ooh, that's tough.
Cook's sentence was later reduced to 11 years in prison. This is Joel Delgado.
Bro,
He's
I
currently
seen
being brought
this,
to the
bro.
Pulaski
Watch
County
this, bro. Watch
Courthouse
this, bro.
in Little Rock,
This
Arkansas.
man
He's brought into
is
court to face multiple charges,
jet
including residential
shot.
burglary and
Seen
theft
this
of
on TikTok.
services.
This man is
Reportedly,
straight
during his
jet
arrest,
shot.
he claimed he was injured, so he was brought to a hospital. Now, the
Definitely
sheriff
a high
deputy is
IQ
currently
player.
escorting
And
Delgado
not
into
lie.
the
And not
courthouse to
stressed.
face his charges. But steps before they enter the door, Delgado loses his shoe, which just might be a distraction for his getaway plan.
And it was so smart and smooth.
Hey, you see a shoe back there?
Look at that. And he's just so slow.
Where is it?
And he look.
With Delgado being in a neck brace and a wheelchair, it appears he can't walk, but he sure can run.
Oh, get her. Bounce. Look at him. He done did all of that. When
Delgado
he
then
easily
bolts across the
ran
street and down
his
an alley.
Humpty Dumpty himself over. Like,
The deputy seems to lose him and
That man
searches
said,
through
"I'm
the
ready to
streets
shoot
looking for
you."
the suspect.
Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me.
whoa, wait.
What way it go?
Wait.
Straight through the alley, cut that way.
Is he
What
not
you
the
talking
police?
My damn radio came out. And I tried to get him. Hello?
He ain't trying to get him.
Yeah.
Wait.
I couldn't catch this.
The deputy seems to lose him and searches through the streets
This
looking for
man
the suspect.
did not try to get him. He wouldn't be here right now.
What way it go?
Don't some call the
Straight through the alley,
police.
cut that way.
The
What's your
police.
My damn radio came out. And I tried to get him. Hello? The wheelchair dude got up there.
That man had his hands in his pocket, not breathing heavy or nothing.
The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him there.
I couldn't
After
catch
no
him
luck,
else.
the deputy makes it back to the front of the courthouse.
Imagine you gotta tell your boss you let somebody in the wheelchair. The wheelchair dude ran off on you.
Yeah.
Look at him. Did he really? He ain't down.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he? Hell no.
The deputy then meets up with his colleagues and breaks the news.
Dude ran, man. Dude ran? Yeah. What? He took off? Yeah, I couldn't catch that dude. He jumped the rail. It's on my camera, bro.
Boy, laughing at him.
He jumped the rail, kicked his shoe had came off. I been down to get his shoe, and he just ran. Took off on you, man. Yeah. Should have had cuffed him to the wheel.
Yeah, they get fired.
However, the suspect's freedom was short-lived, as he was caught a few
laughed and
hours
he
later,
ran
where
away,
he
like,
claimed
what?
he was injured and couldn't walk again. And now he faces an additional charge of third-degree escape. Reportedly, Delgado has pleaded not guilty to all charges against him.
Wow. So he did all that for no reason. That's insane.
This is Ronnie O'Neal.
But
He is a double murder
this one.
suspect
This
in
one went all
Riverview,
world.
Florida.
This one went world.
You think I'm here to play around with y'all? God damn it, I'm not.
O'Neal was 29 when he fatally shot his then-girlfriend Kenyatta Barron. Following this, he murdered their own daughter by striking her multiple times with a hatchet. She was only 9 years old. O'Neal also stabbed their 8-year-old son before pouring gasoline all over the house and setting it on fire. O'Neal was arrested upon fleeing the burning house. The son was able to escape but was critically wounded and suffered from burns. The first 911 call on the incident was from the girlfriend who was heard screaming before suddenly hanging up. 8 minutes later, another call came in from O'Neal.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, I just been attacked by some white demons inside Kiki. Kiki, her name is Kiki, and she tried to kill me.
After the arrest, O'Neal was psychologically cleared to represent himself in court. During the trial, he cross-examined his now 11-year-old son, who he stabbed, to which the son explained everything that happened.
Look at that.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
That man not even looking at her.
Hurt you that night of this incident?
Of this incident?
Yes,
I did. And how did I hurt you?
you stabbed me.
O'Neal also accused the prosecution of fabricating evidence.
Because he's playing a fraudulent damn recording of me beating Kenyatta Barron. I did kill Kenyatta Barron.
After O'Neal was found guilty at his sentencing, the judge went on to say this was the worst case she's ever seen.
This is the worst case ever in my life, and I have seen some horrors.
He also stated that he was not sorry for what he did.
I am not sorry for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
O'Neal was given a total of 3
wow.
life sentences plus
Yeah,
90
wow.
years without parole. And for O'Neal's son, he was adopted by the detective who cared for him the night of the murders.
Peter Griffin.
This is Esteban Carpio. The police were questioning him for the stabbing
They
of
had
an 85-year-old woman in Rhode Island.
They
In the interview
stabbed
room was
Grandma.
Carpio and 2 detectives. One of the detectives left the room to get water for Carpio, leaving just him and Detective Sergeant James Allen in the room. Carpio grabbed Allen's gun and then shot him twice, killing him. He then jumped out of a window which was 3 stories high and made a run for it, but was apprehended just 45 minutes later. At his arraignment, Carpio came in wearing a mask designed to stop the offender from spitting and biting at others. With also his face being in rough shape, it stunned the courtroom. It wasn't so much Carpio with a shocking reaction, more so his family members, making accusations of police brutality.
Step off.
Making accusations of police brutality.
Nah, it's
high and made a run for it. But
his
was
face, they
apprehended just
saying,
45
because he
minutes
failed,
later. At
because he
his
went out the
arraignment,
3-story,
Carpio
but they
came in
saying
wearing a
that's
mask
police
designed to stop
beating
the
him.
offender from spitting and biting at others.
That's
With
what they-
also
that's
his
what they
face
said
being
the
in
family
rough
thought.
shape, it stunned the courtroom. It wasn't so much Carpio with a shocking reaction, more so his family members,
Them black
making
eyes.
accusations of police brutality.
They said accusations of police brutality. It definitely do seem like it though. He ain't really getting no black eyes like that.
It's police brutality. He was mentally ill and he needed help and we couldn't get it. We tried and tried. And he didn't deserve this.
An FBI investigation concluded that the police did not use
Also,
excessive force and that Carpio's injuries were sustained due to his jump from the 3rd floor of a building and struggle with law enforcement.
Every day, I face the facts of what I did and what happened.
He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. This is Callum Fittner in Bradford Crown
Yeah, he
Court
look
in
like he
the
ready to do
UK.
something.
He's here to help support his 17-year-old friend, who is currently on the other side of this door. And he's about to burst through and make a run for it.
What?
The teenage escapee you see was reportedly just sentenced to 21 weeks in custody for the theft of a mobile phone. But
man
keep your eye on
got
Fittner,
caught
as he's
stealing the
about to
phone
press the
is
button for an
embarrassing, I'm
automatic
not gonna
door
lie
to
to you.
open, leading his friend to freedom. First goes the teenager, then 1, 2, 3, 4 security officers chasing
They
the
is
suspect,
slow
and it
like
appears Fittner takes a
turtles.
different route out of the building. The teenage phone bandit makes it out of the courthouse and is gone, and it appears the
Raining.
security
Nice.
officers
Nice
lost
look.
him. And for Fittner, he walks out casually hopping down the steps like nothing ever happened. The teenager was on the run for 2 days when he was arrested and sentenced to an extra 6 months in jail for the escape.
Look at that.
Fittner
Only
pleaded
had to be
guilty
in
to
there.
aiding and abetting his friend's escape and was jailed for 3 months. This is Jessica Groves, who along with her husband, Daniel Groves, are both charged with the murder of their own 2-month-old child in Portsmouth, Ohio.
Tell the jury how you killed this baby.
It was an accident.
Not your excuse. How did you murder this baby? How did you cause these injuries?
Reportedly, when the father found the
These
child
injuries.
unresponsive, he later testified he didn't alert authorities because his wife threatened to blame him. That's when the child's body was found at the bottom of a 30-foot well inside a milk crate, wrapped in plastic. Reports found that the child suffered fractures to his skull, arms, ribs, and leg. The mother and father had initially
Right.
pleaded not
Man,
guilty,
that
but in a
is-
shocking twist, Miss Groves takes full responsibility for the killing of the child.
Jessica, did
No.
you and you only cause the death of your son, Dylan Groves?
Yes.
Did Daniel Groves participate in the killing of Dylan?
No.
Was Daniel Groves aware of any of the injuries that you caused that may have led to his death?
No.
Did you hide all injuries that you caused Dylan from your husband?
Yes.
Prosecutors initially claimed they were both responsible for the child's death, and now they demand the truth.
How did you murder this baby? How did you cause these injuries?
I have sit here and admitted
Answer the question, please. How did you cause these injuries?
it was an accident
Not your
How
excuse
did
for
it
what
accident?
happened.
You
How
wrap the
did
baby
you
up
cause
and
these
fuck it.
injuries?
by dropping him.
How did you cause that first 2-inch skull fracture?
I don't remember.
Don't
I've
remember.
admitted to my guilt.
How did you
And I
cause-
have to
How
live
did-
without
tell
my
the jury how you
children.
caused that
I'm done talking to you.
You are talking to me because you're sitting on the witness stand. Tell them how you caused that.
Miss Groves is unable to remember how the child
Done
was
talk-
killed, but she
Ever
claims
since
she
I'm
is the
done
sole
talking.
reason for the child's murder and acted alone.
My client, Jessica Groves, was and still is a drug addict. There is no doubt about that fact.
What?
She and she alone caused the injuries to Dylan Groves, which led to his death. She murdered Dylan Groves.
Groves was found guilty on all 11 counts and was given life in prison with no possibility of parole. Her husband was cleared of aggravated murder, but he was found guilty on the remaining 10 charges and was sentenced to 47 years to life in prison. This
Thought
is
you was gonna
Kimberly
get out.
Long, who was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison for a murder she never committed in Riverside, California. Long arrived home and discovered her boyfriend dead. She immediately called 911. Despite being the person who found the dead body, Long ended up becoming the lead suspect. She was soon convicted of second-degree murder and sent to prison. But 7 years later, forensic evidence showed that her boyfriend died long before she had arrived at the scene, and there was DNA of an unknown male at the crime scene. The conviction now gets overturned.
The judgment of conviction is vacated and a new trial will be ordered.
Long is now outside of prison. The prosecution soon dropped all existing charges.
I feel happy, elated, relieved, just a lot of emotions right now.
Long reportedly received $386,000 from the California Victim Compensation Fund. This is Anthony
Took
Kirkland,
my
who
life
is a
away and you
convicted
gave me
serial killer in
man, you better
Cincinnati,
drop them
Ohio.
They
millions.
say I am evil and a monster. They're right. Even my mom hated me, but I don't blame her.
Kirkland had previously served a 16-year prison sentence for the killing of his ex-girlfriend. A few years after his release, Kirkland begun his killing spree. Over a 3-year period, he killed 4 women, 2 of them being teenagers. Kirkland was arrested after his 4th murder, as he was caught with one of the victim's watch and iPod, which made him a lead suspect. Eventually, police were able to pin all the murders to Kirkland. Now in court, as the charges are being read out, Kirkland is facing the death penalty, and next, he appears to faint.
Count 4, aggravated murder.
Oh,
Kirkland was later found guilty on all charges and sentenced to death. He is currently on death
Spirits
row
got him
awaiting
now.
his execution at the Chillicothe Correctional Facility.
That's crazy.
Top resume
I use an army. Tight. I don't need the word. Oh, we're gonna do this since it's quick.
One rapper almost smoked the interviewer for asking him one question, and another died after his interview for speaking on a situation that happened. These are rappers' most disturbing and disrespectful interviews of all time. And we gotta start things off with a rapper known as Baby Los, because Los started to make a name for himself after he linked up with the Island Boys in 2020. And fans considered him as the 4th Island Boy. Los was even with the Island Boys when they got into a huge fight in Hawaii. But recently, Hood Rich Kevin tried to get Los to speak on a viral video where the Island Boys kissed each other. And this is what pissed Los off and made him flash out on the interviewer.
I gotta ask you, bro, like, this is, everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bruh. Like,
no, I'm just saying though, like,
no,
did you
bruh,
see them
no,
do something together?
no,
I just told you no like 5
Fam,
times.
they weren't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like,
oh,
do you want it to go down in this interview?
Oh my God.
Do you want it to go down, yes or no?
Ooh, now he interviewing him.
And thankfully, Los ain't popped the interviewer for asking that question, because things could have gone horribly wrong. But he ain't the only person to up a gun on an interviewer. But first, let's move on to FBG Cash, because he died not too long after talking about something disrespectful that he did during an interview. In late 2020, Chicago rapper FBG Cash took a picture in front of King Von's mural to disrespect Von and his people. Not long after taking the picture, he went on No Jumper to discuss it. He tells Adam 22 about the conversation that he had with Lil Durk before taking the picture.
What kind of conversation were you having before he told you to go take this photo?
Me, you know, go over there and do that and see what happened to you. I'm outside right now.
You hit him up?
Yeah.
No, he wild.
And he was just like, hey, what's up? Why Chicago's so weird because the ops always be talking to each other and like going on live and tweeting at each other and
And doing this interview might have made things even worse than it already was, because Durk later dropped a song where he said, sneaking pics by Von mural, like Lil Bro won't come out and spin, where he sent a threat to FBG Cash for taking that picture. Then, 3 months after the song was released, FBG Cash ended up getting hit and lost his life while driving on the south side of Chicago.
Well-known Chicago area rapper was killed in a drive-by shooting early this morning in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. 31-year-old Tristan Hamilton was shot multiple times. According to the Sun-Times, he raps under the name FBG Cash. A 29-year-old woman with him was also shot, taken to the hospital in serious condition.
Now let's move on to another FBG member known as Butter. Butter has had many crazy moments during his interviews, and recently he went off on O-Block members for killing FBG Duck. He let Say Cheese know that O-Block told on himself after knocking Duck off, and it was pretty disturbing because during the same interview, fans say that Butter allegedly admitted to killing someone.
These told on themselves, and they did an interview on top of the murder cop. You stupid.
What about
What about the picture that
Take
went?
me to jail. Give me the cups.
Yo, Butter. What
I'll
about
take
the
a
what
year.
about the picture that went viral with Muwap wearing the
take
with
a
the
year, bro.
duck sneakers?
That's clown. And with the same drink y'all used. Get a Feds Day evidence.
That's the same.
Homicide can't solve it, but the Feds can, right?
Damn.
We talking real business. I'm a real street.
Nah, that wasn't the same.
That's
in the document?
Not long after speaking on No Block, FYB J-Mane tells Butter to sit down and that he's saying too much because Butter says, picture him sitting on top of a car that he killed Odie on.
I'm Butter, Sean.
You saying too much. Shut the
I'm Butter, Sean.
up. You saying
Now picture me sitting on top of the car that I just killed on. I got J-Mane them in this. I got 4 of them in this. They in this. They killed.
Butter also discussed Odie's death in an interview with Vlad. Here's what he said.
Man, OD got right.
Right. Well, Odie Perry got killed at one point. They're saying that she was the shooter. That's the rumor.
I mean, it's footage. It's a video.
Of Odie Perry getting killed?
Yeah.
You saw it?
I ain't seen nothing, man. I just heard the stories, bro.
Okay.
I don't be knowing nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time.
Okay, fair enough.
His brother told him to slack it, they homie. Oh, look where I just gave back 192 years. I don't speak on that. Told him, Jay. I'm home right now because I blamed on my sister Tyler. Told him. Told.
Rumors say that female assassin, known as K.I., is responsible for taking Odie Perry out. But recently, fans believe that Butter is the one who did it and is blaming his sister K.I. since she's already dead. Not long after Tuka lost his life at the bus stop on 63rd, the members from 63rd wanted to get revenge for Tuka since members from O-Block were dissing him. So not long after Tuka's death, a member from O-Block known as Odie Perry was walking around the neighborhood and decided to go to the store to get some Swisher Sweets. But not long after leaving the store on his bike, Odie ended up getting shot. So he fell from his bike onto the ground before getting up and trying to escape, but ended up getting hit 10 more times. A key witness at the scene told police that an African-American male was the one who shot Odie, but many also say it was K.I. since she was seen posting pictures with one of Odie Perry's guns after he died. Popular 63rd member Wooski also made a tweet saying, "Shout out to them twins that made O-Block," and tagged K.I. and FBG Butter in the tweet. That's why recently, fans believe that Butter is actually the one who took his life. But that ain't the only disturbing moment from one of FBG Butter's interviews. He recently broke down crying in an interview with No Jumper when talking about his sister K.I., saying how he'd rather for her to be fighting for her life right now rather than be in the grave.
Fighting for her life, gang. It'll be dead. Every day I wish, like, why the they ain't come lock her up, gang? Like, why y'all ain't come lock this girl up, gang? Every day I be like, rather out in Tuga grade, because I be taking care of Quan them phones, Shonda. Like I be every day for I be on the phone with my little brother them phone on Tuga for I be talking to them for a day. I be like, I wish this was my little sister I was talking to for on the phone on Tuga grade. For I wish this was Kyra. I wish I was laughing with my sister for. I wish I was sending my sister this money. Yeah. I wish I was sending my sister these pictures of me at these interviews on these platforms. I wish I was showing Kyra this on Tuga for. That hurt my soul every day.
That's real.
On Tuka, and a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of time everybody think a lot of it be facade. A lot of people don't even go through shit.
Because his sister K.I. lost her life on April 11th, 2014. See, on that day, K.I. made a huge mistake and tweeted out her location for everyone to see, including her ops, as she was walking down the block with 2 friends who were headed over to the studio to celebrate Boss Trail's birthday, until a gunman hopped out of a car, waved bystanders to get out of the way, and began opening fire at K.I. and her friends. Her 2 friends were hit, and K.I. was hit 9 times. After being shot, she stumbled to a nearby home where she'd lay on some steps and take her last breath. And speaking of K.I.'s death, a man from Chicago, known as Trenches News, says he was on the scene when she lost her life. And he talks about how disturbing it was in an interview with Cam Capone News, because he even claims that smoke was coming out of her neck during this incident.
And did you hear the gunshots and everything going on?
Oh yeah, they sound like something special. They was boom, boom, like it had like a Star Wars before it said pow. Like it was crazy, bro.
Star Wars
it was crazy, bro. It was crazy as hell, man. That
Wait,
day.
I gotta run
the police try to lock up Duck and pow. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy as hell, man, that day. And then the police try to lock up Duck. They told Duck he responsible for it. They just left K.I. on the ground. They ain't try to help her, administer no aid. They ain't try to do none of that.
Me and Joe Jackson, me and Manny, FBG, Young and them daddy, we about to go to jail because we like, nah, let him go. So I went over there by KI. Smoke was coming out. Yeah, they sound like something special. They was boom,
spitting in the mask,
like a Star Wars before it said pow. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy as hell, man, that day. And then the police tried to lock up Duck. They told Duck he responsible for it. They just left KI on the ground. They ain't try to help her, administer no aid. They ain't try to do none of that. Me and Joe Jackson, me and Manny, FBG, Young and them daddy, we about to go to jail because we like, nah, let him go. So I went over there by KI. Smoke was coming out her neck, man. It was all sad.
Now, let's move on to BTB Savage, because some say him doing this interview with DJ Vlad is the main cause of his death, since he's...
You can't be no gangster doing interviews.
Mobile games are going big.
They gotta learn from other people's mistakes.
Spoke on how he killed someone in self-defense in the interview in a cocky fashion. According to Savage, a local rapper had been trying to get a feature from him for a while. One night, the dude got in touch with Savage and finally agreed to do a feature. So later that night, the other rapper pulled up to his apartment with a car full of dudes, and the rapper came into Savage's apartment with another dude named Omar Richardson. Savage said he felt weird since both of them were looking around his spot when they walked in, but then Omar upped the bankroll, so Savage thought it was all good. The dudes then came in with a box full of studio equipment so they could get to work. But then the other rapper said he was missing a few things. So Omar took him to go back and get it out of the car. Savage thought something was off, so he locked the door when the rapper went outside, and that's when everything went left. Omar started asking Savage about his jewelry, and Omar eventually upped his fire and told Savage to hand over everything. At first, Savage didn't want to give it up, but then Omar threatened to shoot Savage and his girlfriend. So Savage started taking his chains off. When Omar reached to grab Savage's chain, Savage saw an opportunity. So he wrapped Omar in his arms, fell to the ground, and they started wrestling. Omar's strap fell out of his hand, and that's when Savage yelled for his girl to come shoot Omar. She came in and popped him twice, but that didn't slow him down because Omar managed to get his hand on a gun and let 3 shots off at Savage's girl. Thankfully, all the shots missed, and Savage got Omar back under control. Savage told Omar to leave since his son was in there, but Omar didn't listen, and he told Savage he was gonna kill him and kept fighting. That's when Omar's partners came up and started shooting through the door, but they didn't hit anything. When they stopped shooting, Savage's girl popped back at him with 2 shots, and that's when Omar's partner left him to die. Omar kept fighting, and Savage's girl shot Omar one more time in the torso, and Omar ended up passing away. Savage and his girl got off on self-defense. It was a crazy situation that took over the internet. Savage even went on to do an interview with Vlad TV, and it hit 2 million views in less than a week. But Savage's ops weren't happy about it, since Savage was talking cocky in the interview.
Concerned that his people are gonna try to come back.
Yeah, they for sure might do what they do, but I'm gonna get active, that's all it is. And it is what it is.
Then, on March 30th, Savage posted pics on Twitter of him standing in a pool of dried blood where Omar had lost his life. Savage was trolling the dude, and the pics instantly went viral, since no one had ever seen anything like that on the net. But 2 hours after posting those pictures, BTP Savage was in his Mercedes driving around until 2 gunmen pulled up, boxed him in, and then started letting off shots. And by the time help arrived at the scene, it was already too late. Some people blamed the interview for his tragic death, while others blamed the picture, since the picture was very disrespectful, even though it was self-defense. But Savage isn't the only rapper who got disrespectful in an interview and talked crazy about someone that they killed. Because Gucci Mane did the same in an interview with Charlamagne. In the interview, Gucci showed no remorse to Pookie Loc, whom he took out, but says he does regret a lot of other things that he's done in the streets.
Do you regret anything you did in the street?
Yeah, I'm ashamed of a lot of things. I'm gonna say, yeah, I did some things that I wish I didn't do. Yeah. But I was young. But I did some things that did wrong to people. And everybody in the neighborhood know that, so ain't no going around that.
Even with the murder, even though it was self-defense, do you ever think about that and you think like maybe I could have handled that different, especially when you did like the diss record?
He needed to be in the ground. I put his where he supposed to be.
Because in 2005, Gucci was beefing with Young Jeezy. Jeezy dropped a song where he put a bounty out on Gucci Mane's ice cream cone chain. The person who handed the chain to Jeezy would get paid $10K. So a group of 5 unknown men showed up at Gucci's house and attacked him, trying to take his chain. He tried to fight them off and got a hold of a gun. He fired off 1 shot to get them off of him and ended up hitting one of the guys known as Pookie Loc. 3 days later, his body was found behind a nearby middle school, and cops were called once it was discovered who was shot. Gucci turned himself in and told officers that he acted in self-defense. Now, let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp, because he had a pretty disturbing moment during an interview with No Jumper, where he kept throwing up due to how many pills he was on.
Anything in particular stand out?
Oh, what? I just seen this dude did the 20 versus. I just seen him do the 1 versus 20 for the girls. I
fans
literally
in
just
Adam
seen this
22
man.
were concerned about Lil Dump's health after seeing this interview, since it clearly seems like he needs some help, because Lil Dump didn't even want to talk about why he puked on the interview.
So what
Because
just
they was
happened?
talking about how he
What just happened?
Something deep in life that, you know. I'd rather not talk about it, but
Do you
I can talk to you about it personally as a person, you know what I'm saying? But some, you know, things deep in life.
But I'm just talking about you puking, or like the fact that you're kind of drunk, right?
No, I ain't drunk. I'm sober.
You're sober? No alcohol. That's not what's in that cup. I just kind of assumed it was alcohol. Oh, okay.
This is
So
water.
what are you going through right now?
Just some deep things.
You trying to get clean?
Hmm?
You're trying to get clean
Get clean.
off of some other.
Yeah, type at the same time.
Not long after this interview, Lil Dump was featured in another YouTube video
That's what
where
I
he tells a
said.
girl he does more drugs than she could ever imagine.
Why are you standing like that? Stand up straight. You gotta be louder. Like,
I do more drugs than
me
you
too.
could ever imagine.
That's not okay.
I know.
So hopefully, Dump gets the help needed. But now, let's move on to NBA Youngboy, because he also has a pretty crazy moment during an interview where he gets pissed that the interviewer is asking too
Boy,
many
that
questions.
Jane was
Some
funny,
say
bro.
it seems like
Ain't gonna
Youngboy was
lie.
also high during this interview, which is why he acted this way.
But don't be a dominant at the same time. You gotta understand they're using me as entertainment, and it becomes self-destruction too. Cause I ain't no entertainer. You know, some be.
Watch world-class soccer live on a variety of networks. All
Spoke on why is to be continued.
Is in terms of like every time it's
And sometimes, it's best not to speak on things you did in interviews to gain clout, because that's part of the reason rapper G Money lost his life, because NBA Youngboy and G Money were close friends. At one point, G Money pulled this move, because in the interview with Say Cheese, he says,
He met by his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother.
and after they fell out, they were dissing each other left and right. And the beef and things ended up getting so serious that it led to gun violence. On September 10th, 2017, G Money was killed after leaving the studio one night. Youngboy spoke on the situation in a song named Poor One, where he says, matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had with my sister. Now, let's move on to an interview with 6ix9ine that's disrespectful and that some say is disturbing, where he disses all of the dead rappers.
Die lacking, Nipsey die lacking, Pop Smoke die lacking.
Right.
So can't lack?
No, you can't.
All right.
Just kill or be killed in these streets.
All right. So there's nothing to talk about. So when you say, yo, happen to you, happening, don't spend your fucking truth.
Why you yelling?
But the 6ix9ine interview is
Nah, he
nothing
won't lie,
compared to
though.
Charleston White's interview on DJU TV, in which he completely went off and poured out a strap on himself for defending FBG Duck's mother and King Von's family. Charleston White tells DJU that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a killer. And that's when DJU tells him not to say that about them.
The knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. All right, but look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von mama. I don't give a about his mama. Y'all love his mama, I don't.
Charleston then goes on to get even madder since he helped FBG Duck's mother and felt like he had the right to talk about her. But DJU told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pulls out his strap on DJU.
And I kill her behind me saying, I done helped. So somebody else helped him. And I ain't down. He could have So y'all gonna help them. Since y'all got so much to say. Give Give me back the money then. I ain't have to help now more you. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. You buried your baby all pain. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother gun, Chicago. Say, homie, you better. Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? Don't f me with a gun in my hand.
Thankfully, Charleston didn't end up smoking someone during this interview because things were pretty heated. But if you thought that was crazy, you gotta click this video on the screen. It's even better, trust me.
We ain't doing that. What the? Nah, that was crazy. One suspect outsmarted the police. It's definitely something that I'm gonna look at. I'm low key chopped at the game now. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely chopped at the game now. I ain't gonna lie. What is this man doing? I think it's like, I ain't no telling.
Why Tyree ain't pull back up? I'm surprised he
I think it's soon though.
I'm surprised he didn't come back to the park.
I think it's soon though. It is? It is? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
he probably won't even on the 1 or 2 pictures. I ain't playing.
What? Well, look. All right. This is the last one we're gonna look at. That's what we're gonna look at. The top 2K builds. And we're gonna determine whether or not they really the top 2K.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be dropping my top 5 builds in NBA 2K24. Now listen, I'm sitting here thinking about how long 2K24 has been out, and this might be one of, if not my favorite build on today's list. Starting off with position, it's gonna be a power. So you play a good perimeter defense, good interior defense, and you have a little block on you. Unfortunately, you don't have a steal, but a lot of my builds don't really have steals because.
Okay, what do we get this build? What do we give it?
Steals are like orange.
What do we get this build? 88 driving. I think it's mid. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, I wish I had your audio, bro. That was funny. This build is this is the type of build that you'll run against, bro. Straight Zen. He talking about some best. Like what? How is this the best build? What build?
Like at that point, you're just praying that you get a steal. You're just spamming your square button. A lot of my builds don't rely on the square button. You know, say we don't spam over here. So if you're a spammer, you're probably not gonna like this build. But I mean, like, look at this build. Like, this build right here is a beauty, bro. Like, look, 88 drive and dunk, 87 mid range, 87 pass act, 87 ball handle, 90
I give it 6 out of 10.
87 block, high speed, like all around. Like this build is amazing. And as you can see, two-way slashing playmaker with shades of Jason Tatum. You know, say this build is definitely a good build. I mean, look at the stats.
Okay, what's this? 6'8" power 4. Why is everybody making him a power 4? They do? What? Like, I already say, well, so what is the, that's weird. See, this build,
That's where you get a 94 driving dunk, a 90 midi, a 91 steal. Like this build all around.
He's making builds for the beginning of the season. Like,
and as you can see,
these top builds for the beginning of the season, yeah.
In a 51 block, you might get a stop if you jump at the right time. 62 perimeter, so you could maybe stay in front of the defender, but this build is by no means a defensive player. It's all about offense. You get the best.
I ain't gonna lie, I made a build.
And most importantly,
I ain't gonna lie, I made a build that was crazy. So he got what? 92 posts, 89 driving, 92 mid, 86 3-point, 68 pass, 86 dribbling, 75, 91 steal. I feel like the build tough. I just gotta learn how to
you could play black air.
Huh? No, I'm talking about my build. Yeah, I got that on my. Yeah, I gotta learn how to. I gotta play on him as well, so I can get the fades and stuff. I'm gonna put Devin Booker up. They said Devin Booker.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you're gonna be a menace to society. I mean,
they said that fading, that like that lean, not that lean fade, but like that Kobe fade is good for like guards. But since I'm bigger, it's gonna slow me down and I'm not fast.
Those are perfect.
So I need to do the deep look since it's faster.
Is a defensive guy.
Like look at this. Look at it. No, go back.
I would suggest just going up to the rim and abusing the standing dunks, but most of your.
But this dude is, bro. I don't like this video.
There are 2 churches.
Shots are gonna be wide open. So passes on this build are gonna be top tier. Block up to 87, so you get very good block animations.
He's just doing random stuff now.
Silver. You're gonna have pogo stick on gold once we finish the rebounding.
Making
and you're gonna chase
what?
hours on gold.
A
So the blocks on
6'7"
this build
center
are very, very solid. But for the rebounding, you get a 60 offensive rebound.
Shoddy.
Nothing crazy, but you get a 90 defensive rebound. This will give you Hall of Fame box out beast.
What? They are really breaking the game out here. Because looking at it with the 93 rebound is not bad, but it's like. And then if you look at it for a back end. I don't know.
Gold pogo stick and gold rebound chaser. So all around, you get blocks. You play good perimeter and interior defense. You get a ton of rebounds. Like if you go watch the video of the point center,
look, they did it. He did it too.
Like 20 rebounds.
The channel so you don't miss out on
March
more
Madness
videos like this one. This video took a ton of effort, and I spent over 2 weeks working on this. We have. Oh, you're troll.
Yep. Oh, yep. I mean, contact dunk him to the.
They didn't even do 2K lead.
Keep doing it, bro. Good shot. It's a good shot, D-Nell. Good shot, D-Nell.
I want to get my degree done and get started on my career. Earn your bachelor's.
Did Davis with who? Oh yeah. I just seen a TikTok of that, Jane. No, I ain't see it. I just seen a TikTok of it. Yeah, I seen a TikTok of it. I'm ready to go to recommended. If it ain't nothing no recommended, I might end it for right now. Chalk.
It does not matter what game mode you're playing in NBA 2K24, this build is going to come in and change it. Whether it's guarding the opposing team's best player or scoring on the opposing team's best player. This is by far the most game-changing build that we have seen in NBA 2K24.
Oh, he's one of those.
So let's go ahead and get into the breakdown. So the reason that we went with a 70 on the driving layup, a 45 driving dunk, and the gold is the they are the safest dunks you can get and usually lead to an 99 free throw. Now, 99 free throw. Now, if you guys don't play
What
dunks are super affordable and do not cost very much overall, and it's absolutely... It does not matter what game mode you're playing in NBA 2K24, this build is going to come in and change it. Whether it's guarding the opposing team's best player or scoring on the opposing team's best player. This is by far the most game-changing build that we have seen in NBA 2K24, and I'm giving it to you guys. All I ask that you do is smash that like button, comment on the channel, and let's get right into it. In today's video, I have an absolute treat for you guys. I am giving you guys my game-changing demigod build. So this build is so good that it has been my exclusive sub-only build on Twitch. And if you guys are not following me on Twitch, you guys are absolutely
But like they
missing out
said, it
because
can't be because you gotta have meter
every
on.
single day. In fact, I'm probably streaming now. So when you're done watching this video, make sure you tune in. So let's get right into it. Point guard or shooting guard, the position doesn't matter. 6'6" with a 6'8" wingspan. And personally, the weight doesn't matter, but I went with Max because I'm going with a 45 driving dunk because it is the cheapest.
So there's no reason why I'm getting that.
This driving dunk that I could get that gets unblockable dunks. So with a 45 driving dunk, you are able to get basic one-handers off of 2 and basic two-handers off of 2. And these dunks are damn ball. Now the ball. Now the big ball. Now the big ball. Now the biggest question that I get when I'm streaming is, are you able to dribble with the 87 ball handle? Because you're moving down from gold to silver unpluckable, do you get plucked a lot? If 91 steal. This I made with a 94 perimeter and 91 steal. Yes, 94 perimeter and 91 steal. This build has Hall of Fame defense, 55 strength,
88 speed. Yeah, you got the 84. That's why it don't make sense. You got an 80. Oh no, you need it for the attribute caps. Nah, that Mac standing is a little bit different. Standing might be for 63. I don't know. I don't even think it's the same build. I don't even think that's the same build, gang. Not gonna lie to you. Not subbing though. I'll tell you that. GB3, he alright. I get some of my ideas from him. Look at that. I'm trying to get like that 21 minutes ago. What? No. No, I ain't trying to get like that, gang. What are you talking about? That's not what I'm talking about. Well, what? Oh, what bill? Are you talking about this dude? Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is.
Mobile games are going big. Free Fire Max is now.
Now, Rob Dillingham is probably one of the most shiftiest 5-star recruits we have seen in a while.
He is shifty, though, I ain't gonna lie.
Irving. This man gets his buckets at a very high clip and efficiently. He had a career high of 35 points at Kentucky so far. And I actually made a video like this back in 2K23. But we bringing him back in 2K24, man. I'm gonna be playing.
He made a same build video with him in 2K23.
6'3" in real life, and I wanted to actually use a build.
Look at the dude he going against.
So yeah, we just gonna be cooking up. I got 2 gameplays for y'all, and I'm also gonna be showing y'all my jump shot from my 6'3" guard because I seen y'all been asking about it in the comment section.
Sorry, no way he went with the actual height.
Right. So for the base that you need is Steve Kerr, the upper release 1, Tyrese Max.
Wait. You know the build is bad. This man got above 88 3-pointer and is not using Tracy McGrady. Insane. Tracy McGrady is the best base and he's not using
Tyrese, 60 Oscar. But if y'all could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications to the channel so you can be notified when I post. And let's try to get 100 likes on today's video.
Oh, he don't even drop
As
the
y'all can see,
bill.
we starting off with the ball first. This dude that's guarding me was like 6'5" or 6'4", one of them two, bro. Basically, we almost the same height, so He doesn't have as much defense. I just got a TV too, but as y'all can see, I'm wide open. Green bean chicken wing. He could not step up. He couldn't get it.
I don't like his energy. His energy was dry. What? Nah, robot. Nah, I can't. I ain't doing robot chicken on Whisk. I gotta do that off stream. Yeah, robot chicken is crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Robot chicken is definitely crazy. See what we be playing. But we gotta see it from Rage view. Yeah, you see it
Top
from Rage
resume mistakes. Brought to you by myperfectresume.com. Mistake number 1.
I seen clips. I ain't seen the
tweet about some. If it's snowing, it ain't go whatever the tweet said. That got like 30K likes on his ass.
Basically, I asked him for an interview, and he told me that he couldn't do it because he had another one to do that day.
Like, come on, bro. That's atrocious.
So shoot me a text. Okay. I'm supposed to come back Friday or Saturday. Gotcha. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you. Friday,
Text me so I don't forget.
Thank you. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to actually hear back from him, but after a month of going back and forth, he finally told me he was back in Atlanta and ready to do
But
that.
his girl
Now,
said
the
that
only
she
problem
wanted to
is
sleep
I
with
don't
him though.
actually have a white girlfriend.
Oh.
First of all, I love Davis. Let me tell you why. His brain works beautifully. He posted a tweet talking about some. If it's snowing, it ain't go whatever the tweet said. That got like 30K likes on his ass. It built anticipation for this video, and I love it, bro. I love it, bro. Davis, I love it.
All right, y'all. So now I'm here with what's your name again?
Tori.
I'm here with Tori.
But here's the thing now, with the internet. The internet doesn't like following through with shit. There's a big part of the internet that actually thinks this nigga has like a white girlfriend now.
And now we have to
and
go.
know nothing about this video. Your beard is coming in nice though, Davis.
It look like we're a couple, like a happy couple, which
I remember mine when you
I'm not that excited about because like I'm in a real relationship, but I gotta make this YouTube video, so yeah.
I knew it. I knew he was in.
That's wild. I'm not gonna lie, that's wild.
Anyways, let's do it.
I thought that was a girl. No wonder why she kept saying that.
Tori's gonna be helping me prank Dr.
Ooh.
Umar into thinking I have a white girlfriend. We're gonna be taking some pictures.
My girl wouldn't dare.
And then we're gonna plan an argument.
No.
We had to look it up on Pinterest to find some inspiration. So we're gonna do that. Y'all know that couple post?
My
where
girl
you're,
would
like,
have to be
walking,
resting
like,
in
and
peace
you're
right
leaving behind
now
me, I'm like,
in order for me to do something like this.
Okay,
And
we're gonna
she
do that.
still says she gonna
Okay,
call
3,
my
2,
grade.
1, go.
She any girl, nothing. Like, come on, bro.
Now we're going over what roles she should play. The plan is to tell Dr. Umar that I'm having relationship problems because my girlfriend wants an open relationship, but little does he know.
Yo, if I was Dr. Umar and I see this piece of beautiful white human being walking the room, I'd be so pissed. Like, I'd be so pissed.
He's streaming on Kick, ain't it?
I don't know. I can't remember what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so he could just say what he want to say.
Shut the fuck up.
Plans to tell Dr. Umar that I'm having relationship problems because my girlfriend wants an open relationship, but little does he know, when she gets out here, she's gonna be Caucasian, and I'm gonna have her say this to him.
What do you want her to say in this situation? When you say
I think
Dr. Umar should join us one time. This nigga is gonna get up and leave.
With only a few minutes left until Dr.
He
Umar
said he was
arrives,
gonna get up and leave. Ready for revolution.
I mean, that means you're doing something right. I want to go ahead and show you around my humble house real quick.
This is nice here.
Thank you so much. We got the city of Atlanta behind us.
Wow.
You play basketball at all?
Yeah, I wasn't good though. They made me play because I was tall.
Hey, we need to get at least one jump.
He being honest.
One jump shot.
I know.
Come on now. We got to get at least one from you. I already know what color it is. I don't know it's water.
I'm going to the foul line.
I heard you. Okay.
I just know what chat. You can look. This is one of the things you can look and you know what it feels like. The fucking old ass raggedy ass fucking fur. Oh, you already just know what that ball feel like, bro.
Know what color it is.
Oh, you know what that ball feel like, bro.
I'm going to the foul line.
I heard you. Okay.
I gotta start looking at people's reactions too,
No.
just so I can know like a good feel. Oh hell no!
Break. The ball's flat.
Oh, I thought I hit it.
It's a girl's ball, but you alright.
What?
Water. Nice. That's what we doing.
Yo, that nigga like that. That nigga feel good.
Let's go ahead and
yo,
and go through the crib.
Hitting a I don't know. Basketball also like, it's so.
Real quick, man. Oh man, what a blessing! What a moment!
Oh, I realized too. YouTubers don't say what they really want to, because they ain't really trying to hit that backlash.
Oh, it's just satisfying, bro. Like I don't know, like some sports just don't. I don't know, bro.
I don't blame him though.
Basketball's just different to me. I don't know.
Brother Dr. Umar,
Glad to be with
how
you.
you
Glad
doing,
to be
man?
with you. How's everything?
Man, everything's going great. I can't complain, man. Like I said, I can't go a day without seeing your content on the internet. So that means you're doing something good. Like honestly, like I'm trying to get like that, honestly. So I guess, you know, just for the average viewer, can you tell people a little bit more about who you are?
Sure. Dr. Umar Ifatunde. I'm a certified school psychologist. I'm a doctor. Clinical psychology. I'm a therapist. I am a parent advocate. I am a Pan-Africanist, which is probably the most important hat that I wear. Author of 2 books, Psychoacademic Black Parent Advocate.
Where can we find it? Amazon?
Dr.
You
Umar.
didn't think I was over there?
Okay, so he got his own website. Okay, my fault.
But if I was there, yeah.
And I'm currently working on finishing up an independent school.
What slur did he
Frederick
just
Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, based in Wilmington, Delaware.
What slur did he
Coming
just
up in
say?
about 2 weeks, and then we should almost be ready to apply for our inspection. Hopefully, we pass the inspection, and we'll have a grand opening celebration for the community sometime the end of the summer.
That's a beautiful thing. I open up a school. I always give any respect to someone opening up a school because you're prioritizing the kids.
Yes, sir. And we're doing it independently.
That's even harder. It's not public. Okay, wow. No, I like the stuff you do because it's about Black excellence. And my group, like I said, not only are we the #1 content group in America, I mean the #1 Black group, but #1 content group in general. Black, white, Hispanic. So we really are about Black excellence, and that was one of the goals when we started this group. It's called.
Wait, is that fast? It appears like for America, they're like the no, I think they are. Like right now.
Yeah, got to.
Statistically, let's talk statistics.
Yeah, it's either them or what's that?
America right now.
What's that other group that they be beefing with?
Statistically, RDC better, buddy. Okay, talk about
RDC, that's what it is. RDC.
views a year.
Nah, it ain't big enough, but nah, definitely ain't big enough. Definitely not big. He had Nikki. He just had Tally on the stream.
What are they doing these days, dude? Perfect.
Yeah, that's
Focus on the
motion.
sexual objectification and exploitation.
I want to get to the action.
That is
This video.
And I hate it. Like it's.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So,
What? Oh my god. You can
my
pay for
girl,
it?
she has a percentage of Black.
Totally.
Like, I like, you know.
Wait, stop.
That blocker is not free.
Ninja, please. You just said
Ninja,
my
please.
woman got a percentage of black.
100%. What'd you say?
Wait.
I'll let the milk you put
Wait. We gonna run that. We got to run this back. Cause you just slid something in on me.
Okay.
First of all,
That shit got him activated, bro. Like I didn't.
mixed race
peep that.
African is still African.
Yeah.
I believe in the 1 black parent rule. If you got 1 black parent and you psychologically identify as African, you one of us.
She 100% psychological.
But you said she has some black.
I don't know what the percentage is.
Well, we need to know what the percentage
As a matter of
is.
fact,
Because if she got 1% black, she ain't black.
Baby, can you come in here? She's in the building today.
Okay.
I'm gonna introduce her.
What is her ethnicity? What's the other ethnicity? What is the mother is what and the father is what?
Okay, the reason I'm having a hard time is because I don't want to mislabel people.
Hey, baby.
Look at him. Look at his face.
Bro, this nigga try not to laugh at it. Yo, this nigga's like, this motherfucker.
I don't want to mislabel people.
Hey, baby.
This white devil.
Baby.
Oh, he get crazy. White. Oh, that's crazy. I want to say the hug too, and he got a girl.
No hugs, please.
Okay.
No hugs, please. That man put the Jesus symbol up on some no hugs.
We having a conversation. How you?
Come on, sit here, bro. Okay. Yeah. So,
Oh nah, that's wild. I ain't gonna lie, that's wild. He don't gotta treat him like that.
Now, brother, come on.
No, go ahead.
So I was telling Mom, my issue with you is that you be in the club. You talked about, I don't even know what the term is, swapping or switching partners one time. Like, I just feel like you should be more loyal to me.
But I just feel like
I'm more happy whenever I'm out there.
So, but you've said several times that I'm.
Hey, look at his
Yeah, you do make me
face.
happy, but I would be happier if we had an open relationship.
That's my problem with Umar.
I have a question, young lady. Your name?
Tori.
Pleased to meet you, Tori. What is your ethnicity, Tori?
I'm white.
Okay,
She had
and
a
what are
percentage of black hair.
hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
What are the if you don't mind me asking, your father's ethnicity and your mother's ethnicity?
My dad is, I think, European.
Italian,
I
Greek,
don't know. I think Polish.
Irish. Okay, maybe Polish. Your father and your mother is.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
but definitely Caucasian.
But this is the
Okay.
thing, Umar. Look at my.
He said you had a percentage
look
of
at my
black
background.
in you.
Look at my background. I got this woman on my background.
Have you ever done any DNA testing to ascertain if you had any African blood?
No, but my mom has. I just don't know what the results were.
Okay.
But there was African.
Okay. But your mother, if I saw her, would clearly appear to me as a Caucasian female.
Let's all get in because
do
the
you.
shot's wide. Can we all get closer? Come, baby, can you scoot over?
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine, Tori.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
I
fine,
would
Tori.
disagree with him being with you.
You're fine, Tori.
Not because I have an issue with you as a human being, I want you to understand, but because I have an issue with him as a black man who I feel should have chosen a sister out of loyalty to the
But
community.
she's like a sister.
So it's not a dismissal of you. You understand me?
Who,
it's
her?
a loyalty
No, sir.
to us.
No, sir.
That I think a lot of black men take him. He's a successful young brother.
I wouldn't.
Doing very well for himself, and instead of getting a sister, he gets a Caucasian.
Even if you
woman,
pay
and
me.
that represents a significant
Even if you pay me, I ain't doing it.
contradiction for me as a Pan-Africanist and someone who is trying to build my people.
The most important thing to me is I want to get your advice because I think that you have a genuine understanding of relationships and people. I need her to stop swinging. She's trying to.
Okay, so chat. Everybody's saying, right? Let's say a white man said that about a white dude, a black girl type shit. GG, look at y'all. Look at y'all.
I ain't gonna say too much.
GG racist. That's racist as fuck.
He definitely did,
Bro,
though.
if you're okay with, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Umar having his opinions, you have to be okay with a white motherfucker having that opinion too. As long as there's no hate towards, like, whatever, like, exactly how you said it, word for word, bar for bar, they, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You got to. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot. I gotta watch my mouth when I'm on here, too, when I'm doing the reactions, like, talking about people. They might go back and clip it 5 years ago. They might find something. They called this girl this. I'd be burned.
I'm talking about whether he does not like black people or not. I'm talking about whether he feels like his people should have a loyalty to his people. That's just it. Wait, so if I mean there is historical context to be had that actually there is. Yeah, but he feels the same with black people and any other race though, Kira. Like I think he'll feel the same about an Asian woman, and he'll feel the same about an Hispanic woman. Like he just thinks black should be with black. So if Umar thinks black should be with black, now white person thinks a white
Not approve of the relationship itself.
Brother, you can 100% give me advice.
Although I can respect this young lady.
Why did you think it was okay to twerk with my friend?
I felt like he wanted me to.
What the fuck?
Yo, shut the
Don't curse at me.
I'm not using profanity with you. I'm simply saying, if you think my close friend, who I play basketball with, who I go to gym with every day, if you think putting my partner, who I'm trying to uplift as my queen, if you think rubbing your butt against him in the club is respectful, I think you're completely wrong. And I know you can agree with that.
But I don't agree with you. I feel like it was fine. We were just living in the moment.
Look at him, look at him.
Word she always tries to use is insecure. She tries to say I'm insecure.
Because you are.
and it like just a dance. What do y'all be saying? It's just dancing or some shit. Like it's not sexual. It's just be dancing and shit. Oh my! I remember that day and age of Black Twitter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just dancing means nothing. No, oh my god. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. My people. My people. My people.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Let me interject.
Butt rubbing?
That is an issue that the two of you will need to discuss. I cannot lend any of my professional insight because I do not.
You should care about. You should care about why I allowed it, and you should. You should care about why I allowed it, and you should care about why she allowed it. You gotta look out for both.
Which you should not be using at
No,
all.
it's not about
You're
insecure.
using it in the presence of non-African people.
So you wouldn't be willing to join us?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
The
not.
context between the two situations is completely different. The context behind how Mar feels is because black people have historically been systematically divided by society. He believes we should stick together. Dare different connotations.
Look at Rage. He don't know what to say.
No, it's not.
He don't know what to say.
Is that? I honestly don't know why Dr. Umar's reasons for shit. I think I did, but I just kind
Oh,
of.
you talking too much.
Oh, is that fact? Is that true? What is that?
What?
I only drink chocolate milk.
And this is.
I only drink chocolate milk as
This
well.
is where I go. No, this is not okay. Why am I gonna provide for you? Why am I gonna provide for you?
This nigga is itching, bro.
Because at the end of the day, it's still just me and you.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna need y'all to table that.
Well, no
handle
shit,
that on your
dumbass.
own time, and we can get back to our conversation. Unless our conversation is over, because I don't agree with interracial relationships, so I don't even feel comfortable being a part of this three-way conversation.
I see what you talk about.
I don't even like you using the word three-way around her because she always getting ideas and shit.
It was nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Likewise.
I just feel like the conversation wasn't really done.
Oh no, I'm leaving. You better
Why do you feel like? Why do you feel like?
Tori, you gotta excuse us. If you valued black women, you would keep searching until you found the one that you need. You don't value black women, you value white women. You are a bunny hopper. I don't believe an African could have a Caucasian soulmate. And it's an insult against her that you're only with her for what she can do for you as it relates to your career.
I agree.
You on his dick? Goddamn! Get off his dick! Golly.
Why though?
Golly is crazy.
Why what?
Why should I have to?
Get off. What you have to what?
Get off his dick.
That right there is disrespectful to me. That's disrespectful to me.
If he's down, I'm down. That's all I'm saying. Like.
Yo, what? How I put it on here? I'm not
into either interracial dating or non-traditional forms of sexual intimacy. I don't believe in twosomes, threesomes. I'm not into that, and I'm not into bunny hopping. So no thank you.
Bunny hopping is crazy.
No, listen. I'm gonna get her Uber. Please give me a second. I'm gonna get her Uber.
While Dr. Umar thinks I'm getting her Uber to leave, I'm actually talking to her about how this is the final time she's gonna have a chance to riz this man up. I walked in first and told her to come out.
This nigga, you're white. You're white. You are white. You're done. You can't riz him up. You're cooked. How the fuck is she gonna riz Dr. Umar up?
A few seconds afterwards,
He teed though. He teed about it.
Well, Hebrew Israelite.
Let it go, y'all.
Hebrew Israelite is different. Hebrew Israelite is different.
You would like to try something new.
No, I would not.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hebrew Israelite is different
I'm not talking to you.
because they are a black consciousness religious movement. You feel me? We're talking about traditional Christianity tends to be colorblind. And in being colorblind, he
man
was
said he
raised without any
colorblind. That is
loyalty to the
wild.
black community. And that's what allowed him to
She got at least 3%.
Chiggers, Mexigers,
Whoa,
etc.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Out universe niggers.
The problem here is you're trivializing a very serious problem in the black community.
Please tell me. Please tell me.
I think you're making mockery.
I'm sure you couldn't
of
pay me.
The
What the fuck?
tragedy
What in the world? Mockery?
of black men not being loyal
Man,
to
who is
black.
yelling
I
in
think
the
you're making a
background?
mockery of it.
Guys, shut the fuck up!
And see, I wouldn't expect her to understand because it's not her responsibility to.
And she's talking. He's talking with that. You wanna ask him to join us in bed?
Yes.
What type of horseshit is that?
You're calling me a hoe?
Yes, because you're asking to sleep with one of my guests. This is
So, I already told you what my views were before we ever got together. And you agreed and you stayed. So if he's interested, I'm interested.
Really not interested.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, Tori. Thank you.
He's about to throw up. This nigga's about to fucking throw up. This nigga's gonna vomit. He's about to fucking vomit.
No, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
You can't even look me in the eyes.
I'm absolutely positively sure. I don't want to
I
join.
feel like you're making some severe eye contact with my girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you're making some eye contact with my girl.
I see the signs, too.
No, chill.
He ready to go. He ready to clock out.
I'm going with him.
You're going what?
Nah. All jokes aside, I'm not interested in this story.
But you
And he's
love
been
me too.
excommunicated from the black.
Whoa! Whoa now. Whoa. I'm in the black community still.
Yo, Dr. Umar has to have a conversation. What's that one nigga on Twitter, bro? Bro, I seen Ice Spice and what's that one blonde actress? That's in what's that one blonde actress getting compared? Sydney Sweeney. They're like, yo, chat. Ice Spice or Sydney Sweeney? She is her.
Come on.
You've been excommunicated.
Stop it. Nah, it's big. No.
Yes. Oba.
But what is he doing?
Seriously comparing that thug to this noble Aryan goddess. Has a milkman calm on Twitter?
That lets him know we're snatching his melanin.
Whoa! No. I'm black. I'm black.
In all honesty, Miss Tori, and let you know I am absolutely not interested in being with you or any other Caucasian woman on any level.
Thank you. Please go. Dr. Umar, I want to thank you for coming on my show. Can I still get a handshake, or do you think I'm too much?
Nah, you.
Whoa!
The man couldn't
Man
even
is
give
the
me a
owner of the Paul
handshake.
Girl community on Twitter.
That's crazy.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna pray for you, David.
I can't get a handshake no more?
I'll give you a pound.
Brother, come on. You can't give me a
I can't give you a handshake.
All right. You have a birthday, Dr. Umar. Thank you. I appreciate you coming.
Oh man, it was great.
Yeah, thank you.
So we successfully had this woman rizz up Dr. Umar, and of course, he stood on business and respectfully declined multiple times. After this was over, I wanted to comfort Dr. Umar and let him know the truth about the situation.
Hey, Brother Umar, I'm gonna go ahead and get it to myself. I want to thank you once again. I do want to tell you, I'm 100% joking. I did thoroughly enjoy the conversation. My only girlfriend is a black girlfriend. Of course, I'm pranking you. Hey, brother.
Both of y'all look fake.
Brother. no, you didn't. And we want to appreciate
Both
you.
of y'all look
taking it
fake
serious,
as
man. Being
crazy.
very loud here, so I appreciate it. I can't even get my fist bump still.
Negro, let me see.
Negro.
Insane.
I went to the most dangerous restaurant in the world. Yo, Davis be having some good ideas, bro. Nah, Davis is calm, bro. Davis is calm.
Davis only got 134 videos posted. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. So, what? The best been what? People run out of ideas, don't they? Bruh, Dennis Rodman, bruh, easily. Oh my God, 179?
This crazy work, man. Simon says jump. Bad boy. Skirt, got his eye. Hang time. Oh, ain't no way. Oh, no. I said, oh, no. Cut it out. Oh, what? Yo. That's not your body, man. That ain't what a spin move. I said spin move.
Oh, he does all his catchphrase.
Ooh, I'll touch to that. One hot this time. Simon says jump. Good boy.
But he got that from Flight, though. What, you think this was fake? But it's destroying when he's supposed to get drafted to a team. It was supposed to, yeah, it was supposed to be that. Bruh, I'm at the end stream. Bruh, no, I'm gonna have to, no, gang, no. I'm not, no. No, there's no way you gonna give me that, no. I don't even see how it's on YouTube, to be honest with you, but no. I can't, bro. It might say some off the walls. I can't. Did people react to robot? Let me see. Oh, stop. Oh Lord. No. I'm trying to. No. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do this exact one. Oh, so people can do it? Okay. All right, so which one? Can I do dark human one? Oh, this went nuts. Yeah, I want to make sure it's safe. Yeah, but they watched this one. They didn't watch this one. We just gonna see.
This feel funny.
We're gonna see.
Where did it go?
I gotta
It fell. Did it fall?
I can't.
Wait, my dear, it's hard to give
It
chat.
fell off.
The horrific and debilitating.
It fell off.
What did you do?
Baby, back again. We started like that.
I was a little smaller than usual.
Heads up.
I don't want to beat a dead horse.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bend it. Flip it.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Load it.
Whoa!
So he about to air somebody out, brother.
Whoa!
He's sending somebody to the Lord. What he about to send? I'm gonna say his wife.
What?
If it no,
Nigga,
it might
that's
be
a
a
kid.
kid. It might be a kid. So dad about to get popped.
Oh, he got something against his dad. He got.
It is Senator Carlton McDougal. The 15th floor of the Gilmore building will provide an unobstructed vantage point.
Oh, political.
Burn it. Squeeze it.
I can't
Squeeze it.
I can't.
Squeeze it.
No way.
This shit is wild as fuck.
That's crazy.
Oh, whoa!
This nigga killed a senator.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Make it.
I was playing with my toy. I want my mommy. Why is your toy smoking?
End it.
Kiss.
And it is crazy.
That thing said end it.
When those robbers try to break in, they'll be in for a nasty surprise.
Home Alone.
Nails on basement stairs? Check. Iron attached to string? Check. Sound.
I think I saw a clip of this. Oh, this nigga about to.
Fire!
That's crazy because I haven't seen this.
Oh my.
And it looked like them too.
I ain't gonna lie though. That nigga had the worst mama in history.
Yeah, they left this nigga several occasions.
How the fuck you leave your son twice? You know how shitty you gotta be? That shitty.
That's
the fucking
real
worst
shitty.
mother ever. You
on,
fucking
man.
suck. You shit.
Yeah.
Now then look at Kevin had a hard life. He grew up, got hooked on drugs, got clean.
That's real life.
Now he with Brenda Song.
That's real life. That's two
But
different.
he's with Brenda Song.
That's real life.
But he's one. He's one at life.
Okay. All right.
You remember how fine Brenda Song was? Yeah. Brenda Song fine fuck. Suck a fart out that motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
Whoa. I said something else gonna ruin your whole career out here. These shit.
He watched a little bit too much of the bird.
Worry, Cinderella. We'll get you to the ball yet. This is a spell that works so well. Flippity floppity flee. Maybe I need to try a new
Nothing
spell.
to work.
Whoa!
What the? Stop!
Whoa!
Dad, you want to go to the ball, dear, right? Well, yeah. But...
So, do you know what this part of the
You never
arrow
looked at this
is
before,
called?
though?
Let's see, that's the shaft. Yeah, right, the
Bro,
shaft.
I look at this all the
And,
time.
I don't know, how about this part?
He used to come on to like
That's the
1 o'clock
That's
in the morning.
Tip, right.
Oh, Lord.
and what order would you polish these in?
Well, I guess I would polish the shaft and then the tip.
Damn right you would. I'm sorry.
Speedy, you better not.
Shut up, pigeon. This is gonna be awesome.
You're the future of the Justice League of America. Mentoring your progress gives me an enormous amount of pride. Whoa! What the f***? Give me those, you little stain.
Put it in you, boy.
Shit.
Super speed high five.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I knew it! That f***ing whore! Where's Santa Claus?
Okay. He's delivering gifts, you know, that's what he does.
Susie saw you kissing Santa Claus!
That's just a song, silly.
Oh, that makes sense. Man, I gotta start listening to more music.
I am f***ing the neighbor, though.
Oh, Lord.
I want you to take me like Captain Jack Sparrow.
I thought that character was a chick.
This is my fantasy. Try to be realistic.
Are you ready to be ravaged, me lady?
It is quite humid south of the equator, my captain. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Then I should warn you. I haven't a memory of me last wash. You might find my balls have the scent of vinegar fermenting in fetid cheese.
Did it fall?
I can't.
Wait, my dear, it's hard to give
It
chat.
fell off.
The horrific and debilitating.
It fell off! It fell off! It's sitting at the bottom!
That's gonna do it, y'all. This is
That's gonna do it. We will catch y'all in the next one. Goodness gracious. Peace out.
But no way they stopped it right there.